first matchup of the week is going to be a Friday night kickoff where the Fresno State Bulldogs go on the road to take on the Nevada Wolfpack. This is like I said, Friday night kickoff, 10:30 p.m. on CBS SN at McKay Stadium in Reno, Nevada. Brad, this is an interesting matchup for the Mountain West. Two teams that are fighting it out, trying to stay on track for the season. Fresno has started off a little bit rough. Nevada maybe has the edge in this game, even though they're the underdog. Brad, I'll turn it over to you. Thoughts on this Mountain West matchup and who comes out on top in Reno, Nevada?
Absolutely, Nate. So, we talked about Fresno State here recently with their game against UNLV and their game against Washington State. And, Fresno obviously went through a coaching change just weeks before the season. So they've had to, adjust some things. I've been really impressed with Nevada. I know they're a game below 500, but, week 0, they took SMU to the last possession. They played Georgia Southern extremely close. They lost a close one to San Jose State a couple weeks ago. And then they, I'm going to say upset Oregon State last week. So Jeff Choate, who is in his first year at Nevada, is doing an incredible job. I think he is just a really, really good fit. I know you're especially a big fan of him. I know me and you have talked about him a lot. His, just his resume coming over from Texas, and I think he's doing a really, really good job there in Nevada. So I'm going to take the Wolfpack in this one. I think this being at home, it's going to be a good atmosphere. Nate, also they've got a really, really good running back in Savion Red, 500 yards on the year. Came into the year with 30 career carries. And so he is definitely, I think, giving them a boost. Great size at 5'10", 214. And I just think Nevada, that culture and what he is, what Coach Jeff Choate is trying to establish, I think it's really going to take over, and Nevada gets a win on Friday night.
Yeah, Brad, these Friday night, Thursday night games, they're always interesting to me, right? You just never know if home field advantage is going to play a factor in this. Also, traveling during the week, is it going to shift the mindset of some of these players, some of these coaches? You mentioned Jeff Choate coming over from Texas, and yeah, he hasn't done phenomenal this year. They're 3-4 to start the year, but to get 3 wins under his belt, I don't know what the over-under was for their season, but I'm really big on him. You look at a guy like Brandon Lewis at quarterback for Nevada. He's having the season of a lifetime. He's got over 1,100 yards passing as well as over 500 yards rushing. To me, that's the difference in this game, is a dual-threat quarterback that's going to keep Fresno State on the run all night. And look, Fresno State struggled. Mikey Keene, we were really high on him a couple years ago, transferring over from UCF, quarterback for Fresno State. He's regressed this year, Brad. He has not played the way that we thought he would. And it's disappointing because Fresno State is a very, very good program that has a lot of potential over there, Mountain West, possibly into the Pac-12 in the future years. But for Friday night's game, I'm going to take the Nevada Wolfpack as well in an upset close. Yeah, it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a fun game to watch. Give me the Nevada Wolfpack. Let us know down in the comments who you think is going to come out in this Mountain West contest out in Reno, Nevada.